everybody, this is Grace, and in this video I'm going to talk about some of the extremes that people some will do to get attention, to draw attention, the attention seekers type. Now, I'm not diagnosing, but I see that these types of behaviors that I'm going to mention as histrionic. Now, I know a lot of people like to just throw everything under narcissism, but there is histrionic, unless of course it's changed. It's not in the DSM-IV. I believe it is still. Although from what I heard, they were going to get rid of it. I think at one point it was said that they're going to get rid of all of the personality disorders because those are choices. I don't think they're choices myself. I think that this is not something they choose to do, and I'm not making excuses for them, but I think it's something they can't. They can only momentarily change. So anyway, I got it on a ramble on that one. Now, I have seen people do extreme things to get attention drawn back to themselves, and they had that overall personality of being rather histrionic. Not a diagnose. I don't diagnose, and I could be wrong. One size doesn't fit all. Have I said that already? It's been a day. Anyway, but when I was younger, I think the first time I saw anything do something, it wasn't too drastic, but it wasn't good at all. And I was in a situation with my dad, and the attention had to be on what I was doing, what I was about to do, take care of something, and I was the center of attention. This other person didn't like that I was the center of attention, and actually cut her finger on purpose, saying it was an accident to get the attention drawn back on her. Okay, and I was young. I was, and after that, I asked my dad. I said, "What was all that about?" He said, "I don't know," But really, it was to get the attention back on her. She has to, still has to be center of attention. Now, from what I understand, histrionics, they, what I know from what I've seen, they don't care. They don't care if it's negative attention. They don't care if somebody's saying, see how ridiculous she or he is trying to get the attention. They don't care. They're getting attention. It doesn't matter if it's negative or positive attention. They're getting attention. It's so important to them. And they will battle. Like, say there's somebody else who's kind of histrionic, wants the attention on them. They will they will go to such extremes to do bizarre things so people will look at them. And that's how they want. Look at me, like that kind of attitude. And it can get crazy. Now, you can see this kind of thing out in social media. I think the first experience with social media was 1990, I think. It could have been before then. I had my first computer in 1982. But I think really it was before then, but very little. 1990 was when it was more. And, on a regular basis, I guess. And you could see it. You could see all the people who were the attention seekers. They really had to have it all on them. And some of the crazy things they do. I think we can see that a lot with what's going on these days on social media. You can see it. You hear about it on regular, news. You can hear about it in, news. You can read about it on different kinds of news, whatever. Some of the bizarre things that people on social media will do. Yeah, I'm kind of repeating myself here. But what happens, what really does happen is that, in my experience, is that the person who goes to extremes to get attention gets the attention that they want. Doesn't matter. They will, they get the attention. Who's giving them that attention? Seriously. Now, I think many of them can't stop themselves unless they have a lot of counseling. And I don't know that they tend to go to get counseling, okay? So, who's giving them the histrionic supply? Let's call it histrionic supply. They're giving them the supply of what they're looking for, that attention. Who's giving it to them? Okay, there are some of us who might, whether it's you read or you watch, you know, it could be something on TV, it can be a video, whatever, or something you read in the newspaper. Some of us are going to be looking to see what is everybody else talking about. You know, I've heard so many people talk about this and that has happened, but some like it because it's that drama they crave themselves, but they're not willing to go crazy and to get it. You know, they want to see it. Why is the word sensationalism? I could be wrong, but anyway, they want to see it. They want to watch it. It's like watching a movie on TV, something that's real dramatic. How is this going to end? A mystery, something that's just dramatic all around, suspense and all that. They get a little thrill from it. Yeah, but you know, I truly do believe that these histrionic types, you know, people who have these kind of behaviors, they don't care as long as they're getting it. They're getting all that attention, and they will go to an extreme, like I've said, keep saying. You know, what's next? Oh, let's keep them in suspense. We're going to do something different this time, and you know, eventually, I hope eventually people catch on and say, I don't want to watch this, you know, kind of demented person who would do crazy things to get attention. And it's not just one person, it's plenty that can do that. I've known plenty in my life. Like I've said, most of the people that I feel have these kinds of behaviors, they have both histrionic and narcissistic type behaviors. I'm not diagnosing them, although 2 of them were actually diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, and from what and also more than one with bipolar. That's bipolar. So yeah, and that, from what I understand, yeah, that kind of blends, but I'm not going to go into more detail about that. That's enough for this video for now, though. But what do you think? Do you think that the people, how do you feel about the people who watch these because they're seeing it like a drama and they're not seeing this person as a person that's got a problem? What do you think about all of it? Leave a comment below. If you want to subscribe, click the circle. If you want to watch another video, click on the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share on your own social media if you would. I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.